Hey ya there, I'm Zomfon, and welcome back to another episode of Hardcore Minecraft upon our lovely, lovely island here. I hope you had a lovely, wonderful holiday season, and I hope you're a little bit excited because we're going to be kicking off this episode with a wee bit of kidnapping. You're implicated now. You have to like this video, you have to subscribe, otherwise, well, you're gonna be in trouble anyway. May as well come along. Let's get into it. That is right. You see, last episode, we built our nether portals, linking up our wonderful, wonderful island to the desert. And in the desert is a village. Village means villagers, and we need villagers because innovation and iron, mostly iron. Got a lot of things that need to be done here that require a lot of iron. So let's stop procrastinating and also take care of a little thing. Little thing while we're there. You see, last episode I asked you guys to name my kitty cat. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. And here we are. Our lovely village here. It does appear that we have at least 2 villagers that are still available. And our kitty cat. Someone's been pushing you around, sweetheart. That's not exactly nice of them now, is it? Let me go ahead and you get in here. You go in there. You go in there. Get out of my bed. I'm sleeping here. This is my bed now. Alrighty, minor distraction aside, this little friend here is our defender of the village and lady lord of the deserts. And I asked you guys to name her, and one answered the call. Thank you, Gab Spears, for the lovely name of Clover. Isn't she cute? She's a cute little kitty cat. Thank you, Clover. Stop making children on my bed. This might take a second, but I've already marked my way home, so it shouldn't be that painful. And we are home. Oh my goodness, that took forever. And I'm realizing now that I probably should have gone ahead and built a place for our friends to sleep in. I'm such a horrible host. He should be safe in there. Let's go get the other one. Clover. Clover. Excuse me. You're shirking your duties, ma'am. What is this? Why have you done this? Why have you caused such a fuss and farce? Ma'am. This is your job. I put you in charge of taking care of and protecting them, and you're over here being an absolute rapscallion. No, don't give me that look. I'm attempting to be upset with you. You can't be mad at that face. Oh my goodness. This guy has been humming in my ear for 20 minutes. Oh, shush. Oh, shushy you. Actually, let's see if we can't get him in the box, too. Alright. Now, they're gonna hang out in their box while we make them a brand new home in the mines. Thinking right about here. Look at these guys, and, excuse me. Where have you... I gave these guys potatoes. I gave you 2 potatoes. Where did the beets and the wheat come from? Excuse me. Anyways, I'm gonna fix that eventually, but this is a nice little auto villager breeder situation. Once they have enough potatoes to go around, they're going to have a little bit of fun. The children are going to go back there, fall down a pit, and then go through a very strategic waterway until they get pushed up against this rail cart. Then they will grow up, and once they grow up, I can press this, and that will go pick them up. Absolutely foolproof. Now, while I'm waiting for these guys, I've got some more potatoes and carrots growing, so that way I can feed my villagers and give them a big old kickstart, and maybe also get rid of some of that other stuff. But the next thing that we have to do is actually build our farm. The issue with that, though, is that it needs to go somewhere in this direction. Or I should say it's going somewhere over here, which means all of this needs to be gone. And we're going to go ahead and put it away in our bamboo chest. Now you may see in the corner of your eye, we have some lovely nether wart because I had to go into the nether for one piece of soul sand. And in order to do that, I had to find a soul sand valley. I spent like 30 minutes in the nether, and the first thing that I found was a fortress. So here's a little bit of how that went. Oh, oh no. I've done that so many times. Hey, there's another fortress. Why is it the one time that I need a very spooky Soul Sand Valley or something, I can't find it? I wonder if I could go in there. I wonder if I went in. Okay, we're down. Aha! And we're in here. And now, if we find a stair room, that's just easy soul stand right there. Aha! Oh my god, oh my goodness. Sir. Scared the crap out of me. Yeah, so I did that, and then came back to build us a cute little planting space. I mean, this is probably going to give us all we're ever really gonna need ever. I'm not a huge potion maker. But next on our agenda, now that we have our space over here open and ready to potentially build, is I need to clear out a little bit of tree space where it needs to go, and also see if I can't get these spruce trees growing, because we're going to need a lot of spruce. I have basically a big old fire watchtower situation. I don't know if that's the best way to describe it, but maybe you'll have a better description for me. But anyways, it's going to sit about right here, go high into the sky, and that is where all of the killing's going to happen. And then the iron is going to drop down and into a thing kind of off to the side. But before we can actually get to building this thing, we are very, very low on especially spruce, and my spruce trees aren't growing. I think they're too close to the jungle and the dark oak. So I'm going to scoot this over and see if we can't, you know. Oh, hello. You have something for me. Nothing I particularly need at the moment. Man, that took quite a little while. Took a moment to get our hold of ourselves our name tag and make sure our axe was doing well, but we are up and ready to start on this project. To be quite frank, I've spent several hours chopping down just this much wood, and I think I'm going to need even more. I'm going to be honest with you, I've been kind of putting the project off a little bit just because I know it's going to be really high up, and I'm gonna need myself a nice safety blanket to feel any kind of safe. Speaking of safe, there was a little bit of a problem over here with the villager breeder. They weren't breeding for some reason, and it looks like they're still tainting the grounds. I will fix that eventually. However, we are now not having any issues. They were escaping, and I wasn't sure why. In fact, there's one sitting in here. We literally just need one more friend, and we will be ready to go. He's right. What? Oh no, did I kill it? Oh no, I think I might have accidentally killed my friend. That just means that we have plenty of time to build this thing over here, our Tower of Maiming. So it is a brand new day, and I got yay far before I realized, I forgot to hit the replay button. I was gonna make a replay out of this. Or at least I was gonna try. Not that that was going very well, considering I have misplaced blocks already. But I suppose it's a bit of the thought that counts. Anyways, as annoying as it is waiting around water, it has been quite a bit of help not to immediately fall to my death, and I guess I could show you a little bit of what we have going on. I'm gonna need way more of those, but anyways, we have a bridge section going to where our iron farm is going to be right here. It's gonna be way up in the air. Essentially, these two are gonna match. I'm gonna bring these arches and these little details, like with the trapdoors here over there as well, and then it's gonna go up, but it's not gonna be like these are gonna be an even 9 tall. This one's gonna be 9 tall, but the next one isn't gonna be quite as tall. I think I've got it measured out to 7, and then the next one is only 4 because, well, iron golems only spawn so high. Anyways, what I think I'm going to focus on is set the supports there off for now and actually remember to start recording. So thank you for hanging in there with me, and let's get back to it. So, I'm gonna be a little bit honest here. I don't use Lightmatica all that much, and this is probably the first time that I've ever actually really used it to build something. Let's just say I have a lot to learn. But, it's done. I did decide to show as much as I had in the replay just because I'm not going to learn unless I make myself learn. I did leave a good manhole open on both sides in order for me to put the villagers and the zombie in place, so that just ignore my hole. As far as this itself, there we go. Now you can get a better look at it. Up there we have my little manhole door, but we have a nice little concrete and andesite. I wanted to add some gray wool, but I didn't feel like taking that long to shear sheep. So it's just one of those things that we can replace here and there as the time goes by. But anyways, we have some rusty metal up here on a tower situation. Our villagers and zombie friend are going to be up here. Then the killing chamber itself and spawning platform is right below. And then the iron itself comes down this tube and into this lovely little water stream here, down into another water stream that is located inside the box. And to get down, you just go down this trap door into this lovely little area. I want to mossify everything just because I think it would be really nice. I ran out of iron for more hoppers, so that will have to do until, you know, we get everything up and running. I've even got everything that we need for it here. But if we come on down, we will find our lovely, lovely area. Eventually, this is going to be replaced with a lamp just to make everything look a little bit nicer and just to make sure nothing really spawns down here. I went ahead and layered everything with trapdoors. So it is 100% mob safe down here, even when even if I were to remove all of the torches, which I will eventually. So with that being done, all that's really left to do is take this copious amounts of dirt and move some friends. Are you terrified? Are you not afraid? Now that is exactly what you want to see. Alright, it wasn't too much of a problem. I literally just had to reset their sights. They weren't just not seeing the zombie occasionally, which is just something that happens. Alright, so now if we come down here, we can see that we should have some iron right there. Heck yeah. And now we can very slowly start putting hoppers down into place. I am so happy about this. This thing really is going to provide all of the iron that we could ever possibly need for our area, and I am super excited to actually get the project done that I wanted to get done but kind of needed iron in order to really make it efficient. That's not where I want the torch. Anyways, I think with our friends burning there in the lava, that's the video. I think we've got it done. So if you liked it, hit the like button, and if you've made it this far, do think about subscribing. I'm finally out of my weird little kick, and I'm excited. We can get this place built up even more. Like, look at this! We're making a whole fortress at this point. As always, I hope you have a lovely day, and bye.